What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a quick video for you guys today. We're going to be covering this weekend's fights and next weekend's fights. We're not going to cover all of them. We're only going to cover the really important ones.
The ones that
And what's up?
ones that matter.
Ones that matter. Obviously, the biggest fight over the weekend was Garcia Tank, but this is an MMA channel. We're going to start on Pavlovich versus Blaydes. Blaydes is X's boy, but he went down in one, Clark. He went down in one round.
Yeah, I mean, it was to be expected. Either Pavlovich finished him in the first or Blaydes kind of out wrestled him the whole fight. But once I feel like Blaydes kind of had the wrong game plan going in
100%.
to just strike with him. He was getting good shots in for sure. But once he kept striking with him, he kept feeling those shots. And you could clearly tell Pavlovich had a power advantage and just dominated the rest of the fight and finished him. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, like people are clowning Blaydes for like, oh, we had such a shit game plan. Dude, like you said, bro, he was landing, and I think and even watching it, bro, Blaydes was hitting with some really nice shots. And I was waiting. I'm like, one of these is gonna crack Pavlovich, but it just never happened. And obviously Pavlovich outgunned him. Blaydes did go for a takedown, but I don't know. How do you feel about people clowning Blaydes online for the game plan?
I mean, as I just said, I do think it was a somewhat poor game plan. But I mean, they shouldn't be clowning him, especially since he was landing strikes. I think I will say though, he should have went to the takedown earlier, much earlier. And
Yeah, he went through one. Yeah, he went 0 for 1 in
like
takedowns.
the one he shot, he was hurt bad. It just literally, if he would have started earlier and had him thinking about the takedowns,
mhm.
I think he would have had a easier time eventually getting them. But Pavlovich's takedown defense does seem decent. So, just credit to Pavlovich. He had a good fight, did his job.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So it appears that John Jones is still going to be fighting Stipe. Pavlovich said during the press conference that he's willing to wait however long it takes to get the shot. And if I'm him, bro, I'm totally waiting. I saw some people say like, "Oh, Pavlovich in the meantime could fight Cyril Gane or something." I'm like, why would he do that? And like, for what reason would he do that? He has the next title shot locked in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Both these rankings.
He should be next. Yeah, no one should be even there really.
Yeah.
I mean, if Aspinall came back and beat well, I mean, nah, yeah, I mean, I guess if Aspinall came back and beat Gone, but eh,
That'd be a
I
good fight.
yeah. When was Yeah, Aspinall's been out for a while now, probably
I was
about
literally,
a year.
I was about to say, Clark, bro, like I haven't heard from him in a while. It's kind
Hey,
of concerning.
you click on him real quick. It should say his when his last fight was.
July. It's almost been a year, basically. July 2030, he lost to Blaydes by that leg injury.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad. So I mean, it hasn't been a full year yet.
Yeah,
So I mean, he probably won't be back for the year. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I don't think so either. But one thing I also see like a narrative online is people are saying, "Oh, Pavlovich should get the shot over Stipe." Like maybe I just disagree. I 100% disagree with that, bro. Stipe, first of all, obviously he's the goat heavyweight, like his stature, and he never got the rematch to get his belt back. Honestly, obviously Ngannou left, but like Stipe 100% deserves it.
I agree. Also, John Jones called him out, and I just feel like
Yeah,
you should just listen to John Jones.
he'll be a backup fighter. How about that?
Also, I believe it's probably gonna be Stipe's last fight. No,
If he loses, I don't know. Actually, he's damn near. I think he is 40. So
wait. So, do you think he'll continue if he wins?
I haven't thought of that just because, like, in my head, John Jones is definitely going to win. But if Stipe were to win, bro, I would call it. I would call it wraps, bro. I don't want to fight Pavlovich or Pavlovich or John Jones again. Like, those are the two options he has, and I'm 40, bro. I'm a firefighter. Like, I don't need all that, man. Especially if he has to fight Pavlovich, bro, or
Yeah.
Pavlovich.
I think it'll be his last fight, no matter what.
That would be smart. Dana would be so pissed, but
You think John Jones retires after this fight?
no, first of all, that tweet he had was stupid. Like, oh, how crazy it would be in my retirement fight. I beat Stipe in New York. That was so corny and lame. If he retires after two fights and doesn't fight Pavlovich, that'd be kind of whack, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, well, hey, well, he has that deal. I don't know how many fights. It's like he has like a big fight deal, correct?
Yeah, and he should honor his contract and play it out.
It's like 8 fights, right?
I
Something.
will say though, I am worried that it was the fight the John Jones Stipe fight was rumored for International Fight Week, which is in July, but apparently it's not happening till like later in the year, fall or winter. That's kind of concerning. Same with the Leon Colby fight, but it's more concerning for the John fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think they'll get that done. I would say, would they target?
The MSG card,
Yeah,
which is every November.
target. I mean, I know they want to do Islam in Abu Dhabi, but I'd be very down if they targeted that October card or November, whenever that is.
I think they would do November.
No.
So, how do you think Pavlovich? Like, are you assuming John Jones beats Stipe?
Yes.
Okay, let's just talk about how does Pavlovich stack up against John Jones. How do you see that fight playing out? It's early, but I'm curious.
Ooh. It's tough to say because, like, the man has been just mowing people down. Like, like, what is his win streak? He had that one loss to Overeem where he got out.
I believe he's on a 5 fight KO streak. And bro, I saw an Instagram post. His streak is more impressive than Ngannou's low key.
Yeah, doesn't he have like a record for like? Yeah, I mean, look at that.
Yeah, so one,
Yeah,
two, three, four, 6 fight win streak.
all first round TKOs, KOs, whatever.
It's so weird how reminiscent of Ngannou it is. It's a little creepy. It's just white Ngannou.
He has that kind of strength. I don't know if he's as powerful as Ngannou because Ngannou's he definitely can throw a nuke in there, you know.
Yeah, I'll say Pavlovich has a little more volume from what I've seen. He's a little more active with his power punches, but like I said, dude, I would still pick Ngannou if they were to fight. Would you?
Who, Ngannou and Pavlovich?
Yeah,
Uh, uh, the thing I would worry about in that is like maybe the gas tank, honestly. Like if it got past the first round, I feel like Pavlovich has more of a gas tank, you know.
maybe, but I feel like we haven't seen his gas tank.
But he does have on the record books going to the distance. I think he has a 5 round fight under his belt.
Oh, and
Yeah.
yeah.
It was way before UFC, but I think it was for a title, I believe. I could be wrong.
Okay. One last thing before we move on to next week's card. What's next for Blaydes, man? This is it's
Uh,
tragic.
what are the rankings? Let me see. I mean, it's obviously a step down. You know, it's
Good luck.
unfortunate because he keeps getting so close, and he just like can't get the job done. It kind of sucks.
You could do Blaydes versus Spivak or Tuivasa.
I feel like I think you do. I mean, yeah, they'll probably.
Tuivasa.
Yeah, probably Tuivasa. Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense. Maybe Volkov. Maybe they'll do run it back Volkov too.
Yeah, why not? All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on to this weekend's card. It's not as good, but before we get to the main event, which is a banger, is there anything you want to talk about?
No, no.
Yeah, I don't even. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater. So I don't know.
That co-main is okay, but it's nothing to even sneeze about.
This is a great bantamweight fight, though.
A good fight. This is a good fight.
Walk me through it. What are you expecting from each side?
I don't know. This is a tricky one to pick. I'm not gonna lie. How old is Ricky by chance? Do I have that info there?
Well, it's not letting me. Okay, it's not gonna work. But I have no. I don't know, but
Hmm.
can't be that old.
Yeah. Um, this is a really interesting fight. I see it. I'll be honest. If Song Yadong can stop the takedowns and like getting posted up against the fence, I think he'll have a lot of success on the feet.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I'm gonna run with Song Yadong in this fight personally. It's a pick'em fight, but like you said, I don't think Simone would be able to submit someone like Yadong. And Yadong, what did he last fight off his loss? Was it Sanhagen?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. He looked pretty good. I know he lost, but like that fight gave me a lot of confidence, especially on the feet.
Yeah, especially like I mean, at least he shows the ability to stop takedowns. He didn't stop him late in the fight against Sandhagen, but he did stop him very early on.
Yeah. Oh,
But
I didn't know it was a
yeah,
TKO.
his eye was like or right above the eyebrow. It was like screwed up. So like obviously at that point he was getting taken down because he just had blood in his eye.
Yeah,
So I'll be honest, like I mean I think Ricky is good enough to get him down. And I think once they're down there, Ricky Simone will definitely have the advantage. Not saying Ricky couldn't win it on the feet. I just feel like Song Yadong is younger,
yeah,
will be faster on the feet. Will probably have more power, honestly, as well.
I think he will.
So I kind of lean towards Song Yadong, honestly. But I don't know. I kind of want to see Ricky win as well.
He's
But
due for a big win.
But I feel like stylistically, Song Yadong matches up well in this fight.
Well, what do you think are like the implications in this fight? Like what happens with the winner? Because it's what is it? It's number 8 and 10 fighting. Like
Yeah.
not much at stake in my
Not much.
opinion, but
I mean, Yadong still needs like, probably three more wins to get a title shot. Uh, Probably a bigger fight for Ricky Simone. Definitely
yeah,
climbs him up the rankings and like probably he's won a lot of fights in a row, I believe. He's on a big win streak.
do you think
He would
either of these? Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
You would need like one or two more. Honestly, he could get yeah, Hugo Ring. He
Simone.
could get someone like he could get someone like honestly Marlon or Cheeto. I could see that.
Yeah,
On
I was about to ask. Do you think either of these guys will be able to compete with that like upper echelon of bantamweight?
yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
yeah because I mean who's above? Uh, they would struggle against like probably like Marab and probably Aljo less. They probably struggle against Sanhagen. Uh, they might do well against O'Malley.
Him versus Dong would be a firefight.
They could definitely compete with the top, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with Yadong by decision. Anything else on this fight night, bro?
No, I think we covered it.
All right, let's quickly talk about a different type of combat sport. Let's go into the world of boxing.
Yeah,
Obviously, everyone knows the news. We don't got to talk about it too much, but Tank beat Garcia in the seventh round by a body shot. TKO. He couldn't beat the count. I thought the fight definitely lived up to the hype. I think Gervonta Tanks Davis boxing IQ is special. He's definitely in my top 10 pound for pound list in boxing,
I agree.
but I don't buy that this fight was for the face of boxing. This fight was not for the face of boxing. That's still Canelo and Tyson Fury, 100%. It's not close, especially Canelo. Oh, what are you making those faces for, bro?
Canelo coming off a loss
He is, but
over
it's Canelo, bro.
the boxing still. He is, but you're not gonna say what was the opponent's name? Bivol?
Bivol, yeah.
Yeah, you would
Dimitri.
say he's like the face of boxing.
No,
And
I would not.
and
What's up?
he beat him. To be fair, Bivol's like much bigger than him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, no, we've seen some great suffer losses, and they're still like they still have that prominent spot. Um, so what do you think about the fight itself, though?
um I think Ryan Garcia got off to a good start. I thought he was moving well. He was cutting the cage off well, throwing good punch. He was definitely throwing more punches early on. But once he got dropped, that's kind of where things turned. We
Yeah, the
saw,
confidence definitely switched.
yeah, we definitely saw him kind of lay off the gas. Tank was able to go in well to the body for the most part, actually. He like did a good job getting that like stiff jab in there to the body. He had a lot of good overhand lefts that connected a lot as well. You know, the including what was it, a hook or was it a hook that knocked him down or was it like a
It was like a straight right or straight left, like over the top. Yeah,
yeah. So he was landing that very well during the fight constantly. Basically I had Tank winnings round 2 through 5.
yeah. 2 through 5. Garcia won 6, and obviously the seventh. And the first round was kind of a wash.
I had Garcia winning the first and the sixth. Um, the second round would be a 10-8 because of the knockdown. And then yeah, Tank, he just fought a smart game plan, like very high boxer IQ, fighter IQ. Definitely was on display. I think Garcia, if he was more patient in the beginning, he could have had a better fight.
Yeah,
But because I still liked what he was doing, like being on the gas. But I think he underestimated Tank, honestly, by like going in. He was also doing very good work in the clinch.
yeah,
Like he was kind of bodying him in the clinch in the first 2 rounds.
yeah. Um,
Fight overall, it was
I
a good.
think Garcia like maybe like thought his height and physical attributes would be much more an advantage than they were. But Tank did such a good job of countering. Like
Yeah.
even when he has such a reach and height disadvantage, his countering, his entries, his even his jab, dude. Like he didn't seem like the smaller fighter in there.
No, yeah, just the speed was on display for sure. Like when he was entering and like the way he was moving in and out, like in a circle, just very smart, very smart.
And he's so like cool, calm, and collected in there. Like he's talking to people outside of the ring. He never like even after the fight, he's like nothing really hurt me at all. Like nothing affected me. He's just so goddamn like confident.
Yeah, he reminds me of Floyd a lot, man. Reminds me of like, well, not the same like fighting style, but
Yeah.
just like the confidence,
Um.
beat anyone.
Also, I can promise all the boxing fans out there, Gervonta Davis's next fight will not be like some crazy Garcia level fight. He's gonna have like what I think you would consider like a tune up fight. Not tune up, but he's gonna fight like some random contender that no one's ever heard of. I promise you that. That's just how boxing is.
Probably he should fight the winner of Haney Lomachenko.
Yo, that okay. I was about to ask. Who do you think is Tank Davis's biggest threat of those 135-pound guys?
I mean, I personally think Lomachenko is the best boxer.
You know, I that fight would be insane.
I still think he's the best boxer, and I think he's about to show it against Devin Haney.
Okay.
But I
I'll
think
fuck
Devin
with it.
Haney is tough and he is big, so I think it's kind of a toss-up fight-ish, just because Haney's looked like very good recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see. I like Lomachenko. He'd be the toughest
Same with
person.
Shakur Stevenson's would also be a great fight, but man, dude, that just makes me want to see my like biggest wish in boxing right now is Errol Spence Jr. versus Jamal Crawford. I think that's the biggest fight in boxing. Maybe not name value wise.
Terrence,
What's up?
Terrence,
Yeah,
Terrence Crawford.
yeah, yeah. Bud Crawford. I think that's for the number one pound for pound spot. Those two fighting, in my opinion. That fight is so insane to me.
Yeah, that'd be a crazy fight. Errol Spence, I'd say, is the only person that could beat him.
I would favor Crawford personally, barely.
I would as well. He's Crawford's probably number one pound for pound right now,
Yeah, I would agree.
in my
All right.
opinion.
Anything else on that, Clark?
Nah, I got nothing else.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of boxing content. Maybe we'll have more in the future. We're gonna have some more videos coming out this week, and we love you all. Peace.
Peace.